Hey, it's the Pad Thai Podcast, and this is the coolest, illest shit on the internet, baby!
Piss and shit. Piss and shit. Piss and shit. Piss and shit. Welcome to the Piss and Shit Podcast. The Poppin' the Pussy Podcast.
I'm your host here, Mr. Dublinier.
And I'm Killer Keemstar. And today
We've got a doozy for you.
the worst podcast on television.
You'll never watch it.
Never ever. Actually, turn this off right now. If you turn it off, though...
Listen to it, but don't watch it.
Yeah. If you listen to it, you have 7 years of good luck.
If you watch it,
You have 25 years of bad luck?
25 years of actual death.
Probably because... Are we even recording this?
No.
No, we're not actually recording this. This is just a symbiotic relationship.
So today, we're going to be doing a tier list.
Not just any tier list.
We're doing two different tier lists, actually. We're doing it's all on chips, and it's form factor. The first tier list is going to be a form factor tier list, and then the second tier list is going to be a taste one.
Of what?
Chips.
Chips. Well, define chips. It's like chips and snack food.
We have a loose description of chips. Because it's
Yes.
including pretzels,
Hey,
crackers,
don't get ahead of
beer.
yourself. Beer and cigs. That's it. Siggy's yogurt. Coconut yogurt. And if you don't have coconut yogurt, you're kind of a pleb. We are actually going to end the podcast here right before we start the tier list, so you have to wait 3 more months before you get the actual tier list. Do you want to start off? What do you want to start off with?
So the top of our list has Bugles, which
Are we doing form factor first?
form factor is a pretty good form factor.
Dude, what are you talking about?
It's literally something that you can eat in one bite and hold.
I know, but it's pointy. Pointy, point.
I guess you could accidentally scratch the back of your throat with it, so
For that reason, I'm out.
I'd put it at a B for form factor.
B? I'm
for
going to say
form
C.
factor. C for form factor?
I was going to give it a D, but
If you're
an
gonna give it a D,
average, it would be C.
C, yeah.
Okay. I'll put it in C. Okay. Officially, we have our first snack. Bugles in C.
Now remember, this isn't for taste, this is for form factor. If it were for taste, it'd be much lower.
Yeah, it would be easily. I'm not going to give it away. All right, we're going to go to Jack's.
Jack's is easily an S.
Jack's is it an S tier?
No, I'd say it's an A for form factor.
For form factor, I would also say probably an A. Jack's, all around, not going to give it away, all around, the doperest. If you don't have it in your area, you do suck, though.
Order it online.
All right, Jack's in A. We're going to go to Cool Range Doritos.
I'm just going to put all Doritos in D for this because
I'm going to say D.
Because you can't bite that. You can't eat them all in one bite.
You can eat them all in one bite if you're an absolute animal. And also, it's a triangle, pointy.
And Illuminati.
So, yeah, that has to be D. And then nacho cheese. I'm just going to put Doritos in general in D.
Yeah.
Because nacho cheese, that only requires the taste test.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to put that in D for Doritos. All right. Next, we have Lay's chips. This is original Lay's, just salt. No low salt or nothing. None of that garbage.
High sodium. We're talking cholesterol, high blood pressure.
Max sodium.
Lay's chips.
Regular Lay's chips, because it's simple, that might be an S.
Well, they're also small enough that you can just put it, that you can fit it essentially.
Not sharp.
All of them.
It's also not sharp.
It's not sharp. It's small enough you can fit it in your mouth.
I would
In
say
one bite.
regular Lay's chips, an S. That's our first S tier. Okay, boys? We got our first S. Lay's. Alright, oven baked. Should we do all three of them? Because most of these are all kind of the same form factor.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to put Lay's because we also do have oven baked Lay's, kettle chip Lay's, and
Salt and
kettle
vinegar
chip might
Lay's.
not be. Kettle chip can hurt the old teeth.
I guess I don't really know what the...
Kettle chip is like the... It's kind of like, the kind of like the kettle ones. Ketchup
but
flavored.
I don't know the form factor. I gotta take a look
It's
at
kind of
those.
a similar form factor, but in form factor, I'm also talking about the crunch. Because it's the super crunchy ones.
Oh, yeah, you can't bite down into them as easily.
Yeah, I'm going to put kettle...
They don't sog in your mouth.
Would you agree with a B?
Yeah, we'll put the kettles in B.
Lay's kettle in B. Next is Ruffles. Ruffles, it's ridges. So, that's an A
ridges.
for me. That's an A.
I'll put them in A, yeah.
Ruffles, the taste is really good, but it's
We
not
do
as-
have we have a couple different flavors of Ruffles on here, but we're just gonna put them all in A because they all
Yep.
have the same form factor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is all strict form
Round,
factor.
rigid.
All right, next we have Cheetos Puffs. I'm going to give them the same.
Well, they have to go in the same as the Jacks because it's the same thing. The same look. Some of them can be longer.
It's a different texture than Jack's. They're a little bit softer than Jack's, but I don't know. I might put
say
them
they're
in
a little.
B.
I'd say they're a little denser than.
Denser but softer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put them in B. I think it's a worse form factor than Jack's.
They're also a lot of them are also a lot longer too.
Cheetos Puffs in B.
Jacks are shorter orange snakes.
God snakes. Cheetos Crunchy and Flamin' Hot we're going to do in the same one. I'm going to give Cheetos Crunchy an E.
They're actually they're a little too small and
Too small and crunchy.
hard. They don't have, they are
They're way too hard for me.
yeah.
I like it. I like things to be hard, but not crunchy.
Soft and
Are you thinking
flaccid.
E or F? That might. I don't know. That
I'm gonna say D, so put it on E since you said
Okay.
E.
I'll put it on E. We'll go Cheetos Crunchy.
That'd be a D for me.
All right. What's next? We
Snyder's
have
pretzels.
the original pretzels, and then we have the pretzel sticks. Original pretzels, I'm gonna give a C. Personally, what do you think?
We're talking the cross pretzels, right?
The not pretzels, whatever
Yeah.
they are. What do you think? Do you think C is a good spot?
I'm gonna say B on that one.
Would we have to go down because I'm lower?
I'm gonna do B on that one and then D on the pretzel sticks.
Honestly, I'm gonna say S for pretzel sticks
For form factor or
for form
taste?
factor.
How? They're sharp and pointy.
No, they're not. They're not sharp.
They're pencil dicked.
Yeah, they are pencil schlongadonga. But it's so perfect to pop one right in your mouth.
To pop a pencil schlong in your mouth.
I love massive pencil schlongs in my mouth. And I'm talking about the Snyder's ones. The ones that are like this. Like kind of smaller. I know I just said this like I'm talking about a size. But he can see my fingers in his butthole.
2 inches.
No, they're like
3 inches.
They have to be like 3.5 inches. Flaccid.
How much hard?
They're kind of hard.
They do have the
I'm giving it S. You couldn't sway my opinion
Well-
from pretzel sticks being an S.
Here's the thing. Snyder's pretzel sticks, the short ones and the long ones.
I don't want to do that. I only want to do the snack size one.
Well, we have to be fair here and do both.
I don't
So we'll
think
put the snack ones up at A, and we'll put the really big ones down by E.
I would give it an F just because it takes like 3 or 4 bites. A for pretzel sticks?
Yeah. Pretzel schlongs.
And then C for
knots?
Originals?
Yeah. And then E for
original.
Actually, you know what? We'll make the really big ones an F tier. Our first F.
Yeah. I just form factor. I'm not saying taste.
We're not saying taste here. This is strictly form factor.
Long.
How well can you eat this?
I'm just putting this long ass pretzel in it. That's the name.
Schneider's long ass pretzel.
No, I'm not putting Schneider's in it. That's too many words. Schneider's pretzels. Next we have Fritos. B.
Well, there's 2 different types of Fritos. There's the Fritos dips ones.
And the scoops. I'm talking about the Scoobies. The Scooby-Dooby-Doos.
So the regular Fritos, I'd put at an A. And
I would give regulars an S.
I'll do that, yeah. S tier for regulars. And then the other ones would have to be a C just because they're larger and harder to eat.
Fritos and Fritos Scoops.
C.
Scoops, I would put it at a B, so I'll go with a C as well. Fritos Scoops. Okay, we got Smart Food next.
Kind of hard to not like the form factor of piece of popcorn.
Yeah, but the form factor also includes the kernel that can get stuck in your teeth.
So we'll put it at a B.
I was gonna say A, but
you can go A. I was gonna put it at A, but I figured you were probably gonna put it lower for that.
All right, yeah, we'll put it at B. I'm gonna go with B. Smart Food. Smart Food. What's next? Tortilla chips, Tostitos, and then Santitas.
And for these, you got 2 form factors too, because you got the regular ones, the regular scoops, and then you have the regular flat boys.
Scoops S.
Scoops are an S tier because they're literally perfect for everything.
I don't think Santitas has scoops.
Santitas doesn't have scoops, no.
Tostitos.
And the thing is, who eats Tostitos without dip?
Exactly. If you
poisonous snakes, that's who.
And then what would you give the Sharp Boys? D.
I'm gonna go D or F.
D. I'm thinking D. D sounds right.
Because if you put those too deep into your mouth, then you'll hit the back of your uvula and puke.
Sharp Boy. Tostitos. What about Santitas? They kind of got to be the same thing.
Yeah, they're on the same as that.
I actually think Santitas are bigger and like a tougher chip to eat. So I might go E on this one. Would you agree?
No, I'd keep them there.
Yeah, you think so? Santitas. However the hell you spell that. What is it next? Sun chips?
Scum chips.
F.
I hate sun
There's
chips.
4 points on that one.
4 points.
Yeah, it's a square sun chips.
Well, plus they're just
rigid sun chips. Way too crunchy.
I guess we have to be fair here, and I mean they are
E. We'll go
smaller.
E. We'll go E.
E or D. D or E. Because the form factor isn't terrible, the chips are just terrible.
I'm going E. I can't, in my right mind, put sun chips anywhere higher than E.
On taste or form factor. Because, well, you pick it up and you're just like, ugh!
It's gross. It's
throw
just
it away anyway.
scum. Scum of the earth.
At that point, you just have landfill. So the form factor is not that good because you're just throwing it away.
If you choose Sun Chips over Jacks, I don't know if you deserve life.
If you choose Sun Chips over any chips.
Okay. We got those in E.
Pringles, I'm going to go with
F.
F.
It's huge. You can't get a full one in your mouth.
Curved like your mouth. It forces you to smile. If you eat the whole thing.
I don't know about that.
A.
You're giving Pringles an A?
Dude, they'll disintegrate in your mouth if you just leave them there.
God. Pringles. Fine, we'll go with C.
B. Minimum.
B. Pringles?
Pringles.
You said A. I'm going F.
Dude, they're
That's a massive
perfect.
compromise. B. That's 5. That's a massive difference from F.
Yeah, because I'm right and you're wrong.
Pringles. We're not talking about taste, though. We're talking
I know.
about form factor.
And form factor.
Why are we even talking? Do you know why we even started talking about form factor?
Because of Pringles.
No, it was because of Jack's, wasn't it?
Oh, well, I think it was both. I think we were talking about Jack's and Pringles.
Actually, know what? I think you're right. I think it was Pringles. Well, I'll put it in B. It's not bad. I'm just salty. Funyuns.
They're hard to eat. So I'll put it. We could do that.
Sharp and pee like.
If you're,
They are cock rings. D. That's the best I could do.
They taste fantastic, but they're D. D tier for form factor.
People are going to get so pissed. They're like, why the hell are you even doing a form factor list?
Well, because there's a lot of different...
a lot of different styles, types, all shapes and sizes. You got to get the form factor right.
You have to do compare and contrast. What chip do I want based on how much energy I want to put into eating it?
Oh, God.
And how injured can I get from eating this chip?
Wait, did I really just... Oh, my God. I
Am I
put
gonna-
Fritos, not Funyuns.
Am I going to scratch the back of my throat? Am I going to accidentally hit my uvula? Will
my shit turn green? Okay, next we have Takis. F. Immediate.
I've never even tried them, to be honest.
Alright, well, it's immediately going F tier because they are absolute shit.
Shit to eat? Form factor.
I'm taking form factor into account.
What do they look like?
They look like little churro spiral things. They're too big for one bite. Well, I mean, unless you're an absolute gobbler.
Yeah, if you get into slob goblin.
If you are the slob goblin, you can probably take one down. See how it's like a little.
It looks like a little hand
twisty
roll-up.
thing. It looks like almost like a thing of cinnamon. Like a stick of cinnamon. Takis, easy F tier. Lowest of the low, bottom barrel, long ass pretzel style shit.
Well, they also, they could be a straw. It looks like.
Straw for what? Guzzling nut? I don't know.
You could stick it up somebody's urethra, so I'd put it at. Would you put it at?
I put it at F.
I'd put it at.
It's like this.
Yeah, but they're about the same size as your pretzel sticks.
Yeah, but it's thicker, it's girthier. So you gotta put it lower because the form factor it's wider and longer.
Nobody, when we're talking about chips, nobody wants wider, longer chips.
Yeah, so easy F tier. We'll just take my word for it. It's F tier. They're like just little fingers that you eat.
They look like cigarettes too.
Friggin' cigs. So S tier. Okay, we're going on to
Hot
veggie
dogs.
straws.
Oh. Veggie straws we have to put at the same location because they're the same thickness and length. I love the taste of them.
E.
Just
I
because
think
they're not...
It's easier
Dumb.
to bite.
They are softer.
They're softer. I think it would be E. It's slightly easier than Takis and long-ass pretzels. So, veggie straws, E?
Put veggie straws and zesty veggie straws under the same thing.
It's the same
Yeah.
form factor. Pop chips. I've only had them once. They were just okay, but they are... The form factor is right on pop chips.
Yeah, we'll put them at A.
A's really good. I would give it a C.
Well, the thing is, they are smaller than... They are a little smaller
It's
than
almost
even
like
Lay's.
a kettle chip type style.
Yeah, but they're a little smaller than Lay's, but they're harder, so you can't put them up at Lay's, but you have to put them above kettle chips.
Kettle chips we put in B.
Yeah,
so,
so we have to put them
above.
A. Middle ground.
Oh,
For form factor.
pop. I don't know if I can give...
It takes a lot more muscle in your jaw to chew on it, but you don't have the space in your mouth taken up.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are obviously an
S. They might have the pointies and the slight crunch to them, but they're really small.
They melt in your mouth super quickly, and you can eat them very easily.
They're organic. They're made up of cheese. Super organic.
You can shove a whole handful of them in your mouth and store them for winter like a goddamn chipmunk.
Cheez-Its, okay. And then goldfish flavor blasted, because flavor blasted are the only goldfish.
Well, we have to do a couple goldfish.
No. Flavor blasted are the only real goldfish.
Well, we'll put goldfish just in general in here because they're the same form factor, and obviously that's S. Yet again.
S. Yep.
Because they're
Goldfish.
tiny and yet again melt in your mouth very quickly. If you're one of those kind of people that likes to let chips melt in your mouth and not use your jaw strength.
Yeah, then you're an absolute schlong digger.
And at that point, you should just be blending all of your chips.
Next we'll go with saltines.
Saltines are easily a F tier.
For form factor, it's an F.
Factor.
It's dry.
All crackers essentially are like I have.
I'm just gonna put F tier for all crackers.
Except for, I mean, Ritz crackers are actually smaller. They don't make big crackers. I would put theirs at B tier.
I'll put it at C because I was gonna give it a D.
And then saltines and graham crackers are obviously
Club
F.
crackers.
Club crackers, saltines, and
Club.
graham crackers.
Well, this pretty much concludes our first one, like the form factor.
Now, I think it's time to hear from
Our sponsor? Question mark?
who the
Heck are flipping
Them.
you? Okay, we will be right back after this quick ad break.
in 5, 4,
69,
2,
2,
1.
boop.
And we're back.
We are back! And chicken nuggets are in
My
S
family.
tier. S tier chicken nuggets, okay? We are on to the taste. Yeah, rip it out, bro. Rip it out, bro. Rip it out, bro. I'm gonna put S, A, B, C, D.
Now we're on to the taste.
E,
That's
F.
not an E. That's an F. That's an E.
That's an F. Okay, we are gonna start with Bugles again.
We're gonna put this at D.
D.
Maybe
I was gonna go
E.
F. So we'll go E.
E.
Because I was gonna say F. Bugles are hot trash. Jax, we will go
S.
I don't even need to ask you. I already knew you were gonna say S.
Instantaneously.
I would also give them an S. Best thing Bachman's makes. Wait, does Utz make it now? I think it's
I'm not
Bachman.
sure. Bachman makes it, but I'm not sure if Oots owns Bachman.
I don't know. Cool Ranch Doritos. A?
We'll go A on that.
Cool Ranch. What about nacho cheese?
Well, nacho cheese is gonna be an A too.
You think so? I'm thinking S.
S?
We're starting out strong.
We'll go S. Yeah, just because those are like the quintessential.
Classic.
Everybody likes nacho cheese Doritos, and if you don't, you're a troglodyte.
Lay's original.
Lay's originals I'm gonna put an A just because they taste. You can eat them all the time, but they don't have a very
The taste
significant
is just
taste.
okay.
It's salt. Tastes like salt. Like
Can we put it in
cooked
B?
salt.
Yeah. In good faith, I would put it
I'll
in
give
A,
you B.
but B is, I think, a good place for it. Just because this is an absolute power list right here.
And put barbecue chips on A.
Barbecue Lay's?
Lay's barbecue on A. I gave you B for regular, and I get A for Lay's barbecue because those are better. Especially the mesquite ones.
Oven baked. D. I don't particularly love the oven baked Lay's.
Put them at C.
C?
Put them at C because I'd give them a B.
Kettle chips F.
And we'll take a picture of these tier lists and put them on our Instagram so you can look at them too.
My awful handwriting. What do you say, kettle chips? I'm giving it an F.
Kettle chips, give it an E.
E?
Throw it under E. It's not quite as bad as drinking nut.
Drinking nut, it is absolute slob goblin.
And Lay's salt and vinegar?
S.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar is S. We're New England boys. We have to say that. Ruffles.
We drink salt water from the fucking ocean.
We are ocean dwellers.
What are we at? Ruffles now?
Ruffles. Original Ruffles.
Original Ruffles will give...
A.
Yeah.
Ruffles.
Because it's the same thing as regular Lay's, but a little bit worse.
What? No, it's way better than Lay's original. It's way better than Lay's original. The oil is better on it.
I don't know.
Personally.
I guess I haven't had Ruffles and regular Ruffles
Dude,
in a long time.
pound Ruffles. I would pound it so hard. It's sour cream and cheddar?
Those are the good ones. We can do sour cream and onion and cheddar.
Sour cream and onion, I was going to give a C.
Yeah, and then sour cream and cheddar, I'd give it A. If you're going to eat one,
You said sour
you
cream
get
and
sour
cheddar?
cream and cheddar. Oh, actually, you know what?
We'll put that on A. Yeah, that's fine.
There's one out there that I don't think you have had because it was a Canadian one at first.
All
and then
dressed.
Yeah.
I've had all dressed. F tier.
F? Dude, I'd put that at A.
A?
Yeah, I would put
It's
that
absolute
slightly...
Canadian slop.
I would put that a little bit above sour cream and cheddar. But it's not quite
Above
S.
sour cream and cheddar?
It's not S, but I'd put it at above sour cream and cheddar.
Sour cream and cheddar? I don't think I could. I am gonna give it an F.
So we'll go C.
C? All dressed. Cheetos Puffs next. They're a worse Jax. I would say B.
I'm going B just because they're. I would if I saw Jax, I would rather order Jax and wait a couple weeks than buy Cheetos Puffs.
I would pay
buy
$27 for a bag of Jax.
Put Cheetos
over
Crunchy there.
$2.
Put regular Cheetos Crunchy there too.
Really? I give it an S.
What about, okay, so we'll put it at an A. What about Flaming Hot? You can do whatever you want
F.
with that one because I don't eat those.
Flamin' Hot is an F tier.
Do
Absolute
it.
hot garbage.
Do it. I
Little
don't eat
Zan's an
those.
absolute tool bag for loving those.
Fuck Cheetos if there's Jacks around.
That crunchy is just a different experience. Can I give it an A?
Give what? Cheetos?
Cheetos crunchy?
I guess. You're a fucking troglodyte for liking them.
I want to give them an S tier. You said B tier. Dude, they're so good. Oh my god, that crunch.
B, I thought I said D.
Well, you said D? It's a strong S for me. And you made me go up on all dressed to a C. So
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Just because you're a bussy.
All right. Original pretzels.
Snyder's.
D.
Snyder's
original pretzels. Yes, D.
Yeah, and we'll put Oots at D too. No. Wait, put it at C because I'd give it a B. Put Snyder's at C, and then put Oots at D.
Snyder's original. Utz.
Yeah, Oots Originals.
Original.
Put all Oots at a D.
Yeah,
I'm not really an Oots fan.
We'll just keep Oots there. And then the pretzel sticks by Snyder's.
Well, you're going to give them an S.
Solid S.
So put them at A because I'd give them a C.
Dude, I crushed Snyder's pretzel sticks.
You also have a Clussy the size of a fucking fridge.
I like the gluten-free ones actually more.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never tried those ones.
The honey mustard ones are garbage. I'm not even going to put them on the list. They're not even worth it. Where are we now? Fritos? S. Both of them.
Yeah.
Taste S.
Fritos just in general. Because scoops just make it even better because you can scoop shit with them.
Yeah. They're absolute S
Actual
tier.
shit. Like I could literally, like if I ate a lot of corn at
Smart
one point
food?
in time.
What are you going to give Smart food?
Well, let me finish my statement on Fritos.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
If I ate a lot of corn at one time and shit out corn, I could actually scoop the corn shit, and eat it with Fritos
your
scoops.
Frito scoops,
And it still tastes good. But let's go to Smart Food. Smart Food, I'll put at a B. I would say A, but I hate the fact that your fingers feel like they're covered in shit after you eat.
You can say the same thing for Doritos, though. But Doritos,
I can
worth it.
I can lick my fingers after I eat Doritos.
You can lick your bussy after eating them.
Yeah, I would. If somebody ate Doritos with their asshole, I would lick their asshole.
You're giving Smart Food a B?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can give that. That's like a D for me. I'll give it to you. B is fine. B is fine. You went you went nice for me on Cheetos Crunchy.
I was being nice to you, so be nice to me.
We said B?
Yeah.
It's not that the taste is bad. I just won't eat them because they get stuck in my teeth.
That's form factor, though, not taste.
Yeah, but that makes
taste.
the experience of tasting it worse.
Maybe we'll have to average them out afterwards and
make another tier list in a different podcast.
Make a tier list about
tier list about other people's tier lists.
Well, yeah.
Tortilla
chips.
Tortilla.
We have Santitos or Santitas and Tostitas.
I would give Tostitos an
Well, you have to give Tostitos scoops an S. Just because you can add so much shit to them. And make them
I would
taste
give
better.
that to you.
And the regular ones, I would give an A because, well...
Pointy ass.
Pointy...
And Santitas, I would give a B.
B or a C?
B.
Oh, I'll give you a B. No, put them at C.
Okay. They're not bad. They're just not as good. They're
not quintessential. There's a reason they're not the chip for dip.
Tostitos are just like so comforting. They're perfectly made.
It's like chlamydia in chip form.
It's chlamydia.
And talking about
Sun chips.
Sun chips are
F.
fucking F.
Not just an F, just a absolutely smashed up bussy hole, destroyed into a million pieces. Sun chips F.
Stretched out
The
to the
most
max
stretched
pussy.
out. The most stretched out.
Like throwing
You
a
could
hot
fit
dog
the
down a
sun.
hallway.
You could fit the sun in your boy hole.
Like throwing a hot dog at the sun.
Where we at now? We're at Pringles.
I would put Pringles at an S. Just because...
You know I'm not going to give you that.
Yeah.
I
Just
am
because
on the exact opposite side.
I absolutely love mixing them. I love mixing the flavors and getting that flavor blast.
That Flavor Town, baby.
Yeah, I am the mayor of Flavor Town. You hear that?
Yeah, Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri. I'm the mayor
Fieri?
now. I'm the mayor now, Guy Fieri. It's me. But we'll put, where do you want to put it?
You know I give it like an E.
So I guess B.
I don't know. That's a rough one for me. I'm really not a fan of them. I'll give it a B, but that's hurting my soul to even write it in that spot. I feel like they all taste equally the same.
That's because you don't taste any of the obscure ones.
I've tried the
Pizza?
pizza.
Did you try the hamburger ones?
No, I've tried the sour cream and onion was the best one.
Sour cream and onion and cheddar mixed are really good.
Yeah,
Did you try the donut flavored ones?
Barbecue?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've had one or two of the barbecue. I would probably just leave them all in B.
Well, yeah, we're going to put it. There's too many
As a whole.
flavors. There's too many flavors to go through them all.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they're good. They're good enough.
And Funyuns.
I'll eat them if they're in front of me.
Funyuns are
S.
obviously S.
S, easy. Form factor's piss, but it does not matter, baby. It don't matter, baby.
Onion flavored chips in ring form.
They're so fun. Funyuns.
If you want to have a good party and have fun at your party, you have to have Funyuns.
Not Takis.
No, Takis.
Takis F tier.
Yeah, Takis are instantaneously F. You can tell we don't like those
Trash.
that kind of stuff because Bugles and Takis are both at the bottom of the list.
We give Bugles an E. I'm honestly pissed at myself. It's an F.
I gave it a D though, so it was in between.
Yeah, but I don't care what you say. It's
I don't give a shit what you
garbage.
say. Okay, so
Garbage.
we're gonna do the two different versions of veggie straws, the regular and the zesty, and the zesty
B.
are D. You like the zesty ones?
No, I'm just giving them both the same.
No, veggie straws I'll give a B, but veggie straws zesty are easily a D because they're easily D or E.
I'll give you that. That's fine. E is fine.
Because fuck those. They're gross. I can't eat more than a small bag of them without being gross. Grossed
If
out.
you can eat an entire bag in one day, like I did Jack's yesterday, I ate the entire bag. Oh no, I started it. Yeah, I started it 2 days ago and finished it yesterday. They're just so freaking good. It's so easy. I would say Jack's are the number one in the S tier.
Oh yeah, they're above all. The one above all. They're like the Escanor of chips.
People are gonna be pissed at that. I don't think people are gonna be able to accept that we like Jack's so much.
Fuck that. And then next we're going pop chips, and
F.
I can't really justify putting them above Sun chips.
Cheez-Its, S.
S, yeah, they're the quintessential. They're another one of those quintessential
Goldfish
Bunghole,
flavor
yes.
blasted.
Flavor blasted, we have to put it as. Regulars, we have to put at
C?
B or C. I'll throw it to you to do whatever what you want with those.
Blasted.
I would honestly give it a D, but I won't. C?
Yeah, C. C for the regs.
Should we put any more, like pizza or anything? Nah. I feel like these are the two big ones, like the ones that people care about.
If you were gonna put pizza ones, I'd put those at E. You can put the pizza ones down, but I'd put that at E.
Nah, I won't even bother. They're not worth putting down.
And then saltines. You do what you want with that, because I don't like the taste of salt too much.
Saltines is a D for me.
So put it at D, yeah. Ritz crackers I'm going to put at A.
Really?
Yeah, I like the buttery taste of Ritz crackers.
Can we put it at B? Because I would give it a D.
Sure, I guess. No, put it at A.
Yeah?
I'm kidding.
You feel that strongly about it?
Yeah. I could eat a whole...
Are you actually sure?
I could eat a whole pack of Ritz crackers, but...
Are you going to disagree with my club?
You can do whatever you want with club, because I don't even
crackers. I wanted to give him an A, but I don't know if I could give him an A if I'm giving Ritz a D.
You do whatever you want with the clubs, because I don't eat those.
You said I'll put him in B.
Put them both in B then.
No, you like Ritz more.
I could eat. I've eaten a whole pack of Ritz.
Ritz, if I have cheese with Ritz, I can eat them.
Like
I
cheddar?
wouldn't.
Cheddar cheese?
Yeah, nice sharp cheddar.
You and your fucking spicy food.
What do you mean? It's not spicy.
Well, I think ice cream is spicy, so.
Which kind of ice cream? Spicy ice cream?
No. Chocolate ice cream.
Club is going in B. We're missing one. Long ass pretzels.
Oh yeah, put those in. You can put those in the same.
D.
One below. What did you put the other pretzels at?
Which ones? Snyder's Originals?
No.
I would put it one below.
No, put them at the same. Because they're not as bad as Oots.
Oots isn't bad.
Oots is worse than Snyder's.
Fine, I'll put it in C. Long ass pretzels. I think there's a pretty good list. It's pretty comprehensive. D didn't get much love. Maybe because we have too many letters. Maybe we should have just skipped the E.
No, there's just a bunch of chips that are straight shit.
And just so good. We have like really good chips and then really bad chips. You want to go over the S tiers again?
Yeah.
Just because they're the quintessential.
These are the chips that if you don't have every single one of these chips in your
every day
in your pantry, then you're a fuck boy. So for what we had on S for taste is Jack's,
easiest choice.
Nacho cheese Doritos, salt and vinegar chips from Lay's, Fritos, and Fritos, we're talking both Fritos, both scoops and regs.
Yeah.
Tostitos, scoops, Funyuns, Cheez-Its, and flavor blasted onion chips.
Flavor blasted onion chips.
Flavor blasted
goldfish.
If you don't have all of those in your pantry,
I don't want to be your friend. I'm sorry.
Like, disable me on your Insta Twitter.
Block me. Wow.
Actually, like if you don't like him, go actually and go out and actively block Freed, even if he's not actually your friend on Facebook.
My name's not Freed in this video. It's Killer Keemstar, idiot.
It's Killer Bussy.
Boyhole Star. Well, I really appreciate you all for sticking through this crazy list. There were some ups and some downs, mainly the F tiers being the downs, and the S tiers being the
shit.
ups.
They're shit. We all know they're shit. We all know that Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Sun Chips, Takis, and Pop Chips are all shit.
I really like this list. Form Factor was probably the best time I've ever had in my life because I feel so strongly about the form factor.
Yeah, if it's a really good chip, but it sucks to be able to eat it because it takes a lot of energy to chew it and a lot of energy to hold it. It's like a really heavy chip, like a fucking long ass pretzel.
Long ass pretzel.
Then I don't want to eat it.
I want to be tempted to eat it. If it's a struggle for me, if I even think there's going to be a stress on my, I don't want to sweat or anything.
I don't want my jaw to be hurting, and I don't want my fucking, I don't want to be chewing on something and then I bite my tongue.
Yeah, we don't want any of this bullshit. With that being said, we appreciate you. Make sure you guys...
Oh, check out Lex and Tux, too, on YouTube.
Not just me. We have to have them check out the Pad Thai podcast stuff first. And then we can...
Oh, yeah, check out our
Instagram and stuff, bro.
Check out our Instagram for Pad Thai podcast.
If you're not following us,
follow
kind of missing out.
Give it a fat follow.
We're going to be uploading more frequently. Finally. All right. We will see you in the next podcast.
Goodbye.
Peace.